أحزمة نارية عنيفة في محيط معبر رفح البري في الجانب الفلسطيني، وأشار إلى استشهاد وإصابة عدد من المواطنين الفلسطينيين جراء قصف.
Last week I was editing a video on Minecrafters. Bad ones, you know, and the video will come out. It's about power abuse and like streamers. But it's very different now. In order for me to do my job, commentary, you know, I need to comment on things that are happening. And the things that are happening right now aren't really great to talk about. Roll the clip.
Before. Republic of Congo.
Scarlett Johansson.
60% increase.
Lithium.
The world is blowing up.
I'm not voting this year. Or maybe I am. I have to throw out some doubt so everybody doesn't get mad at me. But I'm not going to. I will, but I'm not going to. And it's important we know about that stuff and think and digest it on our own, but you don't need me to tell you all of these things, you know. Right now, I can't think about Minecrafters or YouTube drama or anything. All I can think about are the student protests that turned violent, how people put their livelihoods and bodies on the line, and just the imagery of grown cops just smashing into them. It makes me want to talk about this more, because this is pressing. The Minecraft thing can wait, but like this is happening now. The problem is that if I were to make a video about anything specific about these protests, YouTube would muffle the video. It would just like put a bag over its head and throw it in the woods. Videos that are made about controversial subjects are usually repressed and hidden away from recommendations. And I get why YouTube does that for optics, but at the same time, I don't know, fuck them. There's too much going on out there for me to think about what's happening on the internet with a clear mind. It feels like whenever I'm reminded about something bad out there, roll the clip, it makes whatever I'm talking about like diminished. And I don't think it should. Yes, we're talking about a smaller scale, but I'm still choosing topics that I think are important. And take the Minecraft video. It was about streamers abusing people. And those victims, their stories need to be told, and we need to figure out why 3 Minecrafters in 2 months were alleged. Like, those are crazy numbers. The things that are happening right now don't really work with the format I try to do, because I talk about serious things, but I still try to make it entertaining. You know, I always want there to be some sort of moral at the end. It was I want to be entertaining on YouTube because I'm trying to make you guys like me. And I do recognize that going after these heavy topics is not fun. I know my lineup for this year has been dour. I can't help it. Those are the things that are on my mind the most. I can't pivot to something else. The sun is absolutely destroying my lighting composition. Thanks, asshole. And I'm not trying to say anything bad about... There's an ant on me. There's like a little ant on me. Look at that guy. That's what I get for going outside. No animals were harmed in the creation of this mid-career crisis video. The ant was delivered outside safely and humanely. The board at KDHQ encourages kindness to all animals, big or small. Any accusation of opposing treatment will be responded to with a lawsuit. I know some people get mad at YouTubers for making videos about inconsequential things while much more wide scale and heavy things are happening in the world. I don't think that's fair. I think as long as they acknowledge it, then they can keep doing their jobs as entertainment, and we don't have to be consuming this stuff 24/7. Didn't I make a video about this? And, some people are going to do that better than others, but, let's not critique creators for also having to live in the world that we live in. That doesn't mean one of them is correct, one way is wrong. God, that's really bad. Yeah, this is not working. I can't work under these conditions. And I understand that frustration people have towards creators not at least addressing what's going on, because what's going on is worth addressing. I hate this joke, but roll the clip. I'm also here on the planet with you, and I get it. And I'm not handling it well. That's not motivational. Right now, for many of us, life is scary. It's horrible to think about. It's heartbreaking. And we're the privileged ones. We're not the ones being attacked. And if you need to distract yourself with some content from someone, that's okay. You deserve a break, and you're not built to think about this stuff 24/7. And I can see why you would want to engage with lighter topics. What's the Bro Brunham quote about kids be on their phones because the world is horrible? Roll that clip.
Yeah, why would you want to look up at the world right now?
Actually don't. I don't know if that's copyright free. I edit for a living. And if it's hard for me to make videos, and the healthy thing is to not force myself to do them, I'll do something else. And if you're feeling disillusioned with your job as well, whatever it is, or feeling hopeless about life, whatever that's supposed to be, I want to say that you're not alone. And I say that not as a we're in the same boat kind of way, but I bring it up because feeling like there's no point to what you do, or that life is just suffering, can be an incredibly isolating feeling. And as someone with a 4 times weakness to emotions, I get it. The pace of our culture is clashing with the news of mass suffering, and it's resulting in a complete tonal dissonance. And throughout this video and many others, I've been saying process this and process that, because processing is a verb. It means you have to keep going while you're doing it. Our jobs aren't going to stop for us. There's no mass human group therapy we can take. But for the position we're in, we need to take care of our mental selves so that we can stay clear-headed and, more importantly, help others where we can. That means sharing the posts, donating to multiple sources, and not shutting up about what's happening. We take care of ourselves so we can offer what's left to the people we can help. So I think it's best if I just step back and process this on my own, where no one can see. I don't think this is gonna work, but it's gonna be funny either way. How bad does that look? I won't be able to tell until I'm editing. Does this look good at all?